Hey guys, welcome to Atari Series 7. Today I'm reviewing this, which is the DC Multiverse Signature Collection Wonder Woman. It's really cool, really blessed. Got this in the mail today, and I got it from Walmart.com. I believe they're currently sold out of this, but really cool, really awesome. This is the last year I needed to complete the Signature Collection, and yeah, we got some really cool promotional images of Lynda Carter as Wonder Woman there. We have DC Multiverse there. Nice clear view of her box. We have the Wonder Woman TV show logo, Wonder Woman written there, then the little slit, Signature Collection. On this side, we have another image of that promo art, which I think is so cool that they included that. And then on this side, we have that same image again with the TV show logo. Then on the back, we have, I believe, again, the same image, and it has a bio. And, you know, like I mentioned with the Flash and Batman one, it does contain the name of the actor or actress. The Joker and Penguin does not, but this one does say Lynda Carter. So I do like that this one has the name. You have a bio based on her and the show, and then you have a quote. I believe that's a quote from her from the TV show as well. So that's really cool. So yeah, let's open this up. So just like all the Signature Collection figures, you do get a card that has the logo for the TV show and a picture of the character. Looks really, really good. And then we have DC Multiverse, and we have Wonder Woman written there. And also you'll notice the base is gold, as this is part of the first wave. And then on the back, we have the gold DC Multiverse logo. And then like the traditional also DC Multiverse figures, you do get a fight stand, which is really good. You got one for pretty much every figure, I believe, every figure in the collection, which is cool. There were some characters like Joker and Penguin that, in my opinion, didn't really need a fight stand, but I'm still glad that they gave us one, because that was pretty cool, actually. So, here we have Lynda Carter as Wonder Woman, and I think they did a really good job with this one. I will say there, on the promotional images, there's two lines that go across the legs, and they don't look right. It's where the plastic's kind of molded together, and they are on the action figure, but in hand, they're a lot less noticeable. Like, the online pictures for it make it look kind of bad, but in hand, they did a really good job with it. It doesn't look as bad. But the face sculpt is absolutely amazing. It looks just like Lynda Carter. They did a really, really good job with that. I mean, you can definitely see the likeness. That's one thing I really loved about this Signature series. They really, really got the likenesses to the actors and actress. And I really hate that Mattel's losing the license this year, because they did a really good job. But you can see her earrings, you have the tiara with the star, the face, again, just looks perfect. You have the earring on this side, and the hair has been molded very, very nicely too. It's got these lines in it, but then it kind of curls up at the ends. It looks really awesome, and yeah. You have the gold on the red. I like how the gold kind of like comes through on the wings, and you can see the red underneath it, kind of similar to what we saw on the TV show. So it looks pretty cool how they molded that. And then you've got the red there and the gold that moves around. You have the metallic blue there and the stars, and then you have the lasso, which I believe is non-removable. You might be able to take that off, but yeah, I kind of wish they had given you a longer lasso. But then again, I'm not really sure if she used the lasso that much on the show. I've only seen a couple episodes of it, but nonetheless, it's really cool, and I like that it's molded on. It's got some nice details on it. And then on her armbands, they look really good. They included the red star on both sides of those. So very cool that they did that. I really like that little detail. And yeah, you can also see a little bit too of where they kind of clip over. And you can kind of see like how they kind of clip on the wrist there. I like that they included that as well. But yeah, and then here's where the lines start that I was mentioning, but they don't look as bad. Like I said, online they look pretty bad, but like in real life, they're not that bad at all, and they're hardly noticeable. The boots are cool. They're red and white. You have white on the sides and then white around here, and then goes down on the legs. So yeah, pretty good in terms of detailing. In terms of articulation, you got a 360 at the head, but it's kind of hindered because of the hair. You can look up and down. You got 360 at the arm, swing out the shoulder, or 360 there. Bendability at the elbow on a single joint. Now, I will tell you, this one is kind of stiff, and with the joints, they do kind of feel a little kind of shaky. Whenever a character has like a smaller hand or something, I just do recommend being careful, because this could break easily. So I do recommend that, because usually like if they have like a big kind of thick hand, it's a little bit easier to move them around, but when it's kind of like a small hand and joint, it's just easy for them to snap. So yeah, but you have 360 at the wrist. They are on hinges. 360 at the torso, and an ab crunch. The legs come forwards, backwards, and outwards. You have a 360 at the thigh, double jointed knees, which are really nice, and then the feet move up and down, and I believe they rotate and go off to the sides a little bit too. So very good in terms of articulation. As for accessories, you do get these open grip hands. She doesn't really come with anything to hold, so you don't really need them. And I do recommend being careful with these. If you'd seen my Black Lightning video that I reviewed recently from DC Multiverse, I was trying to remove the hands and the joint popped off and got stuck in there. I was able to fix it, but I do recommend being careful with these joints as well. And you also get her cape from the TV show. Now this is so cool. I'm really glad that they included this accessory. It's not one that they really needed, but I really like that they included it. It's like this cloth fabric material, and it's really long too. Like, look how long this is. And it's got the white, blue, and red stars, and then the blue, and the white, and the red, and it just looks so good. I really like how they did this. I'm not gonna lie. It's a really nice accessory. And you can just kind of put it on her. You tie it, I guess, around the neck here. I know she wore this in promotional episodes, not 100% sure, or promotional pictures, I'm not 100% sure she wore it on the show. I think she did, but yeah, I know she wore it in pictures and stuff for the show, and there it looks really good. I really like that they included the cape, I'm not gonna lie, that's a really, really nice addition. I don't really think I'll display this with the cape, but I think it's really cool that they included it, and also it does cover up the hole in the back if you do this, so like if you don't like the peg holes, I know that that does bother some people for the fight stand, you can cover that up, so that's pretty cool. Personally, it doesn't bother me because it has a function, but nonetheless, I think it's really awesome and really cool that they included the cape. And really quickly, here is a comparison with the Justice League basic Wonder Woman action figure. So as you can see, a comparison between them. This one is taller, but I believe, you know, like with the basic figures, they're always a little bit smaller. And yeah, they do look good together. I'm really glad that they made Lynda Carter. I don't know if any companies have ever made her before. I'm not 100% certain. I feel like they have, but if they haven't, this is a really great way to get her. And lastly, here's a comparison with Lynda Carter with all of the other Signature Collection series. Now, these are the ones they've done. They have done 5 of them. The first wave was Batman, Flash, and Wonder Woman, and the second wave was the Penguin and the Joker. And you'll notice, like I mentioned in the videos, that the Joker and Penguin have blue on their base, but all the other figures from the first wave have gold. And yeah. Overall, they all look really good together. I wasn't sure if I was going to pick up the entire wave when they first were announced. I knew I really wanted Flash, but I'm really glad I did. The Signature series has been amazing. It has awesome detail and articulation, but what really makes me love the Signature series is the fact that we're getting Lynda Carter Wonder Woman, or John Wesley Shipp Flash, or Danny DeVito Penguin. It's just, you know, characters that they haven't actually ever made before, or if they have, they haven't been at a wide release, so it's just a way of getting characters that, you know, you never thought you'd be able to. Personally, I love the Batman Returns movie, so, you know, I never really thought I'd be able to get that figure in 6-inch scale because it's older, and same way with Batman Forever, I never had picked up that character before because, you know, like, the movie's older and they don't really make stuff from that scale, and same way with Lynda Carter's Wonder Woman. Yeah, this is probably the last video I'm going to do that's a Signature series video because I hardly doubt that Mattel is going to release any more of these before they lose the license. But yeah, I really love this, and I'm glad that they did make these because they're really great action figures and definitely worth picking up. Thank you for watching. Please rate, like, and subscribe.